and we're live here on TikTok and we're live on YouTube at the same time. So anyway, Jay, and what we're going to be talking about is the musician's escape plan. Where did this title come from? Okay, back in 2020 when the world shut down, I lost my music income, and I've been a musician for 70 plus years. My total income from that, when the world shut down and I lost that income, I was because at the time I wasn't able to do a lot of gigs to take away from it. And while I was online, I ran across a friend that I had known a while, and she told me about there's this you can learn how to get your income activity in a 2-hour period. And I said, oh, come on, what is that? 2-hour period, I can get all my income activities done. You mean I could have time to still do the things that I want to do, like play music, write music, play gigs, be with my friends, be with my family? And she said, yes, that's it. So I took at it and I jumped right in. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And I call it the musician's escape plan because it's perfect for musicians. Because most of us probably right now, if you have all your income from music, you do something else. Because once you get to the age of, I would say 35, 40, have a family, you realize that you're not going to be a star. That's the whole point. You're not going to be a star. So what are you going to do, right? You got to do something, but you still love music. You don't want to give it up. Music is your life. And even your family know that. They know that. They know that too. But the bills have to be paid, don't they? So you have to do something. You got a hot side hustle. You got a gig. You got a job. Or if you're a teacher and you're also teaching and playing gigs, that kind of helps make up for it if you got teaching and you do gigs. But still, at the end of the month, you don't have enough money to pay all the bills sometimes. And let alone go on a vacation, let alone take the family on expensive trips or something like that and do stuff like that. So anyway, so tonight, what we're going to talk about is the first part of this plan. I'm going to be doing it in a 3-part series. Tonight, we're going to talk about the 2-hour workday. And what this is, what if I told you that you don't really need a second income? All you need is a plan. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because what we're talking about is having more time to have music, because you're going to get your income activities done in a short period of time. So the way the 2-hour plan works is that the first hour, because first of all, we teach you this plan. It's called the blueprint. It teaches you how to follow a plan that other people are following. And this simple plan is for everybody that follows it. You are not guaranteed success because that has to be with you. But if you follow it, you can be successful if you're coachable. That's the main thing. Most of us, we have a problem being coachable because we want to do our own thing, right? Especially as a musician, I want to do my thing. James Brown said, can I do my thing? Can I do my thing? Yeah, can I do my thing? Fellas, can I do my thing? That's it. All right. So anyway, I got to keep up with my outline here because I'll get carried away having fun. So you're already working odd hours, if you got a job, and if you don't have enough time to spend with music when you get off from work because you're tired, or if you got a side gig, that takes away time from it. And by the time, if you start something, you get an idea, and when you get back to it, it's kind of gone. So if you're a writer, you know what I'm talking about. You've experienced that. And for gigs, we're always trying to find out if we have enough gigs at the end of the month to take care of our expenses. And that's always a challenge because the problem with gigs is that everybody's trying to get the gigs. You know, excuse me, you're not the only one after this same gig, right? So that's what I found out when I moved to the area where I am now. I was in a more metropolitan area, and once I got a gig, I was kind of there steadily, even if it was only weekends, but it was steady. When I moved up here where I am in the Northern California, I've done audition for a gig, get the gig, and the next thing they said, well, we'll call you. Well, I'm saying, you're not going to call me now? What about now? Well, we have some other people that we're going to audition to. So that was a cultural shock for me. So anyway, so I'm glad that I started looking at this online business. So we're going to talk about that 2-hour workday. What are you going to do during this time? Well, the blueprint teaches you how to create content by using social media and putting content. What we mean by content is giving people, showing them what it is that you have, showing them how what you have can work for them so that they can take a look at it, see if it's a situation or something that they can use that will help them out of the predicament that they're in. Because most of us are looking for a solution to a big problem. That big problem is not enough money at the end of the month, right? That's the big problem we have. Not enough time to spend with our families. Some of us go to the store. In fact, have you gone to the gas station and have put in $5, so that you can go a little bit further? Have you ever experienced that? I know you have. I'm not the only one that's done that. I know for sure. And you go to the store, you get what you want. I like to get organic products. Organic products are more expensive than going to, our regular stores, right? But you go and you get in line, you say, oh, I see this, you got a list, but you don't know how much it costs yet. And you get up to the counter and they tell you how much it is, and you say, well, I got to put this one. I know you've experienced that too. Okay. That's our problem. We have those, especially when food is getting so high. Excuse me. Folks on what are we on? We're on YouTube. I'm talking to YouTube a lot, and I'm not looking at everybody over here in TikTok. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put you here so I can see everybody.